Hello and welcome to another one of our review / unboxing videos. We're doing a bit of body work on a couple of vehicles at the moment, and we need a professional polisher to get the job done quick. So we have bought from Machine Mart in the UK. It's the Clarke Professional 180mm or 7-inch sander polisher. This takes polishing foams, lambs wool, which comes with it, and it can also take sanding discs apparently. We've also bought a few of these foam, and you get these in different colours, and they're different for different types of polishing through the process.
And the sort of thing you'd use on this is something like Maguire's, or I think it's T3 or T9, a cutting compound, and it takes the paint down to a real smooth finish. We're using, just out of interest, Rust-Oleum. We're trying that technique. So far it's really good. We painted a huge Renault Master van with it, and I've got to say, even where we are at the moment with it, it looks really good. And we'll post another video showing the results we get using this technique that I've seen other people use.
Okay, so basically
anyway,
this video today is about unboxing this thing. So if you're thinking about buying one, this is what you'll get. So it helps if you want to know exactly what you get when you buy things.
I've been careful with the sleeve, just in case.
This was about, I think, about 70 quid, and I had a bit of a discount on it at the moment. Right, so here we are.
Now, I've got to say, originally I thought, looking around, I didn't want to spend the money. That it's probably just a glorified angle grinder, but they look like an angle grinder, but they've got variable speed.
Variable speed button on the top,
which is quite important, so you don't. It looks like it's got bushes that you can replace at the side.
What are they?
Bushes.
Brushes.
Brushes.
That's it. That's what I said.
Yeah. Feels fairly substantial. So we've got that unit.
What type of plugs have you got with it?
Normal.
Normal, yeah.
Fairly heavy duty.
Heavy duty cable. That is quite substantial cable. That is almost like a rubberised Pomflex sort of thing.
See how long it is.
The plug is plastic. It's a shame it's not moulded, because if you drop it you can crack, but just be careful.
It looks like it's moulded into it, but it isn't, so you can change it.
It's a shame that's not a moulded plug really, but there we go.
Leads long enough.
Yeah. Leads quite long.
Instruction manual. Handle, which bolts on.
Because obviously you've got the handle here, haven't you?
So they're not. Now, there were brushes there, but they're obviously not there for the handle.
No, the handle goes on here, doesn't it?
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, it goes on the front. Yeah.
Right, fair enough. So handle goes on the front there. Those are brushes. Right. There we go. Got a pad here, which comes with it, and good thing about this is it'll obviously do all of this. This is a real fine polisher, so you get a real nice finish. Crucial thing with this, we've been told, is the thread is M14. Yeah.
So M14 there.
Yeah, and if you're buying pads for it, you want M14.
Yeah. These are about, I can't remember how much these were.
£10 each. About tenner.
Yeah, about 10 quid. Yeah.
Cool flexi pads. I tell you what I like about these. It says. When you finish with them, you've got a nice Velcro strip, and you can keep them nice.
Oh, it's not like a grip seal, it's actually got a Velcro. Okay, that's
so
quite
if you've got a bit of polish on there, you can put it away. This does not come with these. It only comes with this and this.
And we bought those things over there separately because obviously we wanted them.
Yeah. Right. Shush. Good thing about this is it's dual use. It's polishing and sanding. We've got some pads. I've got a lump of filler on it to sand down quickly.
Yeah. So it comes with the
Velcro attachment.
And that screws on to the end of it.
Yeah. And you buy the pad separately, whatever grit you need. Yeah. You put that on, and you can imagine
that's quite a bit of power.
That tape quite a bit off fairly quick,
that would
which
be,
is really neat for us because, and then I'll just finish off with some fine
And
paint.
it works like an angle grinder. You have this button you push down and it locks the spindle. So
Yeah.
so when you're screwing stuff on and off on it, it's locked at the moment.
Yeah.
It doesn't turn by itself. But I thought that would have turned even without it being locked.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
soon
well,
find that out.
Find out what that's about.
Right, does it come with anything else? Allen keys, handle. You know, we were talking about brushes. That's a nice little touch. The brush is like a washing machine, anything go at either side of a motor.
Oh,
It's
they
nice.
actually supplied spare brushes with it.
Yeah, they put spare set in, so you would unscrew this and pop those in.
Yeah, because if
That
you're getting
creates
quite a lot of fuse out
one
of
at
it.
each side, and that creates a circuit.
Now, the noise ratio, it says 96 decibels. I'm not sure if that's just a bit under a petrol mower.
Possibly.
Just a bit, I can't remember, I think our petrol mower's like 94, but what power is it as well? What is the motor? This is the specs on the side. So it's 1200 watt.
That's a fair bit of power, that.
Yeah, and it's 600 to 3000 RPM, and obviously it says spindle thread M14. Disc size is 180, so like these sounding at 180. These foam pads are a little bit smaller. Let's just focus this a minute. That's it. But it doesn't matter because it still goes on the M14 thread, which is what matters with it screwing on.
These pads look really good quality. It looks like they've...
And they sell a range of these pads. Obviously, we've got a few at the moment, but they sell more coarse ones. And
Yeah.
we're not bodywork experts, by the way.
We just need to get a nice
We just
shine
need to get a
on a van.
good finish
Yeah.
on something.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then multi-manual will tell you a lot of bits about it.
So just to recap what you get in the box, you get the unit, get plug on it, you get the Velcro backing pad,
You do get a lamb's wool as well,
get
so
a lamb's
you can,
wool.
which goes on. I think does that just go over that Velcro
I
thing?
think so.
Just sort of
How
stretches.
soft is that lamb's wool? Well, it's extremely soft.
Yeah, it's really soft, and it's got like a Velcro type of.
So it basically do this.
Basically, just pushes onto it. So there's no string around the outside that you'd have to pull tight. So I know some of them have sometimes they have a string you have to pull
Yeah,
tight.
I've had them, and do you know what?
They ain't brilliant. This is a little bit.
I can see this is a...
You have to get it in at an angle, I reckon, and then drop it down.
Right, here's a top tip.
Do that, basically.
Turn it inside out,
And put that on it.
and I know it's probably obvious to people. Yeah,
Yeah, that's quite a good way of doing it.
and then turn it back the other way, he says.
And you should be able to wash your lamb's wool, and they did have spare ones up there. So
And that works.
and
I
that
mean,
just
really?
screws on and.
I mean, that is so soft. Really is soft.
So you
that.
could buff and polish stuff up just with that, just with what you get in the box.
Polish your feet with that. Polish your toenails.
Right, so first observations. Shame it doesn't have a rubberized plug, a moulded plug, but it's not the end of the world. The cord almost feels like a thick pond flex, so you shouldn't get cracking in the sunlight if you're using it outside. That's what you get with extension leads, etc.
I just want to make a point, right, and it is like probably a trivial point. Make sure you do that first before you put your lamb's wool, and I'll tell you why. Because I try to get it on, just push it on, and we've got bits of fur come off, which is understandable. But when you're trying to create a secure bond like this,
Yeah,
you don't want bits of fur in the way.
yeah, you do want to to tell you the truth, you do want to keep this hook and loop clean. Just pick bits off of it
Yeah.
if it gets
So,
too.
so when you put your lamb's wool on,
Yeah,
in all seriousness, fold it back like that.
yeah,
I mean, I've never had one of these before, but
yeah.
I know that once these all get dusty and that, there's a problem. You know,
I mean, I
things
don't
start
know if
coming
you can get these hook and loop discs,
I
but
should
I'd
think so.
imagine you can buy spare, because obviously they get to a point where they're just.
off. And another
Mad it.
thing, why do we buy from Machine Mart? Well, to be honest, they're reasonably priced. And do you know what? Even if they are, you do pay a little bit more sometimes. the information advice you get, especially from the Cambridge branch, they'll actually save you money, because I've never been sold something up there that I didn't need. In fact, there have been occasions when they haven't sold me something that I didn't need and said this won't work for you because of X, Y, Z, whatever. Yeah, so that's why we use Machine Mart, and their stuff is good quality.
So, you know, Screwfix, Toolstation, etc., etc., they're not the only people that sell things like this. You have got places like Machine Mart and obviously other tool companies, but we're just basing this off of our experience. And
I would say the only thing they don't sell is Jack Russells.
Dogs. Right, okay, hope that helps if you're thinking of buying one. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, basically.